Well, it looks like it's been confirmed. There were two, not just one, but two people following Kaylee Goncalves, but they've been ruled out? What?
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. And also, please, got some crazy giveaways going on, 12 days of giveaways going on pascalmerch.com. Some great hoodies, t-shirts, cups, you name it, go check it out. Got some great deals going on every single day leading up to the holidays. Anyway, we got to jump into this, guys. This is absolutely insane. They have now confirmed what we've all been wondering and asking. I just talked about it earlier today. Was there actually somebody obsessing or stalking Kaylee Goncalves? Well, now we actually have proof of that. And what's interesting is what I'm going to show you here, which is very, very strange, okay? This doesn't make any sense. Idaho, well, the last half doesn't make any sense, okay? And it's not just one person. It's not just one person that was stalking this young girl, this young college student. There were apparently two people, two men that were stalking this young college student. And also on top of that, the end of it right here, they say they've already ruled those two men out. What? Okay, look at this. Idaho cops now admit there was a stalker incident involving the Idaho unaliving victim, Kaylee Goncalves, at a local business, but say they have ruled out the two men involved. Now, my thing is I don't get that. Okay, you got somebody who is saying that the parents, the family has spoken out. The Goncalves family has spoken out, talked about this, saying, "Hey, our daughter did mention to us before that there was something going on." Now we have some interesting stories, which we're going to get into in just a bit. Okay, I want to show you guys this because it's a little bit of a shorter article, and it gives you just basically the nuts and bolts of it all. Okay, but of course they're saying apparently there was an alleged stalker, and now they're saying this has no connection to the unalivings. Again, I'm still very, very curious about this, but let's get into it, shall we? Of course, this is Kaylee right here. So Idaho police have looked into a popular theory, that one of the victims had a person following them around. And while the department thinks it found the person in question, it's saying the incidents don't seem to be connected. Interesting. Pascal PD says they investigated and identified an incident from mid-October where Kaylee Goncalves told friends and family about a potential stalker in her life. Of course, we already know this infamous photo that we've all seen, okay? Cops reportedly say Kaylee went into a local business where two men, not just one, but two, okay? Two men were inside. The authorities believe one of them may have continued to follow her around the business, and as she headed back to her car, although they don't think I guess she went back to her car, and I guess he didn't make any contact with her, okay? Now, detectives say they've contacted both men who told them they were trying to meet women at the business. Now, it makes me wonder what kind of business was this that would make two men go, "Ooh, this would be a great place to pick up some girls"? Just doesn't make sense. It must have been like a bar, maybe a restaurant, something like that. But it is kind of strange to sit there and say they were at a business and they were just at this business to meet women. It sounds sketch if it just happens to be like they were just inside of a Toys R Us or something. I don't know. It just seems very strange, y'all. Okay? Is Toys R Us still in business? Anyway, I digress. All right? But the PD is now saying there's no evidence that points to them as being involved in the gruesome situation, in the gruesome incident. So they're saying right now that those two men, that one of them apparently went and followed her out the business, who apparently, allegedly never made contact with her, has nothing to do, those two men have nothing to do with the grisly crimes that were set upon these four. Zero. They are saying zero with those two men. Again, this is very strange to me, y'all. Just like the parents said in this interview with Brian Enton on News Nation, they said it's weird that they've been so quick. 5-0, law enforcement's been very quick to just let all these people who could be prime suspects, that could be key, that could hold the key to unlocking this mystery of what happened to them. They keep letting these guys go. All these guys just keep kicking rocks. They come in and they say, oh, I was asleep. And then the 5-0 goes, oh, that's a good alibi. Go on and go ahead. Go on ahead. Go back and live your life. You're fine. Your alibi checks because you said you were sleeping. It just doesn't work for me, y'all. It's not working for me. Okay? But let's continue. FYI, rumors about the stalker theory have been circling for weeks. And Kaylee's father recently revealed in an ABC News interview that his daughter did mention a potential stalker before her demise. Now, this is wild to me, okay? Like I said, you got people out here hearing these kinds of stories, family hearing these stories about a potential stalker, the family saying something about it, they dive in. Apparently, they dive into this. 5-0 does. They find the two men that were in this business that said, oh yeah, I was just in there to pick up women. Still doesn't make any sense to me because I still wonder, what the hell was the business? All right. The hell was the business that would make them think this is a great place to pick up some ladies? I just don't get it. But those two men have literally been let go. They are not even looked at. The 5-0 is not going to be looking down that avenue anymore. Yet one of them is being called a stalker, and yet that stalker is okay. Is like, I don't get it, guys. Again, I understand they're doing their due diligence, they're doing their investigation and all that stuff, but at the same time, man, there are no suspects thus far. Zero. Now, let's go through these bullets here in this article here, too. Maybe there's a little bit more information we can grab here. But let's just go through these bullets. So they say that Idaho police released an update on the Idaho quadruple homicide on Monday. Police confirmed there was an incident involving the victim, Kaylee Goncalves, at a local Moscow business, which may have been the stalker reference she had mentioned to the friends and family weeks before her life was taken. In mid-October, two males were seen inside the business following Kaylee. So two men were following her inside the business, and then one of them continued to follow her outside of the business, but never made any contact. Maybe because she ran or she moved quickly to get to her car to leave the premises because they were acting like creepazoids. Let's keep it real, okay? Still to me, oh, this is a great place to pick up some ladies. It just doesn't work for me, y'all. I'm sorry, just not working for me. Detectives spoke to both males and learned they were attempting to meet women at the business. See, I just don't. I'm sorry. It's like, oh yeah, want to go down to the soda pop, the soda stand? Like I don't get it. This is a great place to pick up ladies. I'm sorry. It's just not working for me here. Okay, it's just not. But they say that they were attempting to meet women there. Obviously to no luck. Because they were probably acting like gosh darn scallywags, all right? Creepy ass scallywags. I said it, all right? So they were hoping to attempt to meet women at this business, which was determined to be an isolated incident. I'm sorry. I don't think this sounds like an isolated incident. In my personal opinion, this sounds like this is what they do. Okay? They sit around, they creep women out. They creep women that they find attractive. They try to find a way to, infiltrate, walk up and try to say sup doe, whilst still being all creepy like. That's literally what I see here. But still, just them being creepy does not mean that's not them breaking a law, causing a crime. I don't know. But like I said, this is very weird to me. Again, they out. They off the list of prime suspects. All right. They say it's isolated incident. Again, not an isolated incident in my personal opinion. Sounds like this is their MO. That this is their rhythm. This is their ritual. They go out there in hopes to meet a lady at the soda fountain and creep women out. Okay? So, of course, we already know that the Idaho 4, their lives were taken November 13th, just a little off campus from the University of Idaho. And again, once again, we still don't know what's going on and who took these 4 innocent college students' lives. What sucks about this situation is every single time law enforcement goes down a specific alley or dirt road, street, whatever you want to call it, they come up with nothing. We still have 0 suspects. Their hands are up in the air going, well, we tried. And that's what's frustrating. Now, let me say this. Just because you got 2 creepazoids does not mean that they are the bad guys. Doesn't mean that they're the monsters that did this unthinkable crime. But you never know. I still feel that these are people that should be right there in the forefront, on the top of your list. There's a couple other people that are surrounding this particular crime that I feel should also be on the top of their list. Not everyone should just be let go because they said they were asleep or they were doing this, that, and the third. Anyone can lie. I went to go get a glass of water. Oh, he's fine. That's a good alibi. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's just not working for me. But given the fact that they found out that there is a stalker, that there were, to me, that sounds like 2 stalkers. And then one of them kept following her, being creepy. Hey, it doesn't hurt to look under every single rock, go down every single nook and cranny of this case and try to get justice for these 4 individuals. So that's the video, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Where do you stand on this? Do you think that they didn't do their due diligence? Do you think that 5-0 really tried or no? And again, I say this again. I have to say it. I know I sound like a broken record, but at the same time, I have to say it again. I get it. Just because somebody's being creepy does not automatically mean they're breaking laws or they're committing a crime or that they would do something as unthinkable as taking these 4 lives. But then again, doesn't hurt to just keep your head on a swivel, if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, that's the video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hopefully we can get some more information and some more truths around everything. But this is just wild to me, okay? Absolutely wild. And the fact that it's been 3 weeks, and I get law enforcement needs to do their due diligence and find some things, and it's going to take time because it's a big, big house and a lot of victims involved in this crime. I know it's going to take a little bit more time, but they can't just let everybody walk. They can't just let everybody go. Somebody knows something. They need to shake a tree, vigorously shake a tree or something. We need to figure something out, and with the quickness. So please comment down below, hit that like button, and most definitely do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with a very special guest, so be sure to tune in. We're going to be chopping it up with and talking some pop culture news, so tune in, all right? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.